What's up, guys? Earlier this year, Gigi Hadid's spicy vodka sauce went viral across all social media. And it's easy to see why. For something so simple with only a few easy ingredients, it's incredibly rich and delicious. But I think we can give it an upgrade, a facelift, so to speak, with a few delicious additional ingredients and a few substitutions. Like with many welcome additions to a savory recipe, we're starting off with bacon. Now, I'd prefer to have guanciale on hand, but this is what I happen to have in my refrigerator. We're going to start off by rendering out that bacon till it's nice and crispy. Then we're going to use that wonderful pork fat to saute our onions. Make sure you saute just till they're translucent. We don't want to brown them. Then I'm going in with a healthy dose of some gochugaru, which is a Korean red chili flake, but you can always use chili pepper or regular red pepper flakes if that's all you have on hand. After you've toasted your chili flake, we can add in some black pepper, then add in our sliced garlic. You can always use minced or microplane garlic, but I don't mind having larger pieces in my sauce. After the garlic is sauteed till it's translucent, we're going to add in some oyster sauce and a couple of anchovy fillets. Now, don't be weirded out by these ingredients. They're not going to add any fishiness to our sauce at all. They're packed full of glutamates, and they're just going to add a ton of umami to the base of our sauce. Next, we're going to add in some tomato paste and make sure to cook that out for a good 2 to 3 minutes to remove some of that pungent raw acidity. Then we're going to go in with some chopped up sun-dried tomatoes. Instead of vodka, which is a neutral and relatively flavorless spirit, we're going to use some brandy or cognac. In this case, a 7.5-year apple brandy from a wonderful little distillery right here in Virginia. After the alcohol is cooked off and the liquid is reduced by about half, we're going to go in with 1/2 cup of a strong red wine. In this kitchen, we measure flour with a scale and wine with our feelings, so your dose may vary. To balance out all of this acidity, we need some sweetness and some fat. So I'm going in with about 3/4 cup of heavy cream out of this wonderful and unnecessarily bougie hand-blown glass carafe which I acquired in Colonial Williamsburg. Once the cream is fully incorporated, we're going to leave it over a low simmer while we boil some tagliatelle about 2 minutes shy from al dente. Remember to always finish cooking your pasta in the sauce. It will make a world of difference for the flavor of the pasta as well as the cohesiveness of the entire dish. And of course, any pasta dish is not complete without the tears of the gods, that liquid gold, some wonderful starchy pasta water, which allows that noodle to bind to our wonderful creamy sauce. Make sure to incorporate your pasta water in small little batches. After the tagliatelle is finished cooking in the sauce, we're going to add in plenty of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Toss that in our sauce until the cheese is fully melted. I'm plating this up with a brush of some balsamic glaze. And you know, for a midweek meal, we usually just want to dump it all in a bowl and eat it in front of the TV. But with something this delicious, I always find that some nice plating is a welcome addition to self-care and respect for the ingredients that you so carefully prepared. To garnish, we're going to add some shavings of Parmigiano Reggiano, add back our crispy bacon, and give it a nice drizzle of well-aged balsamic vinegar of Modena. And there you have it, a pasta dish that is better than Gigi Hadid's penne alla vodka.